So by the end of this video, you guys are gonna learn how to make $100 per day from dividend investing. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe. My name is Carter, and what we talk about on this channel is everything money. We talk about stocks, money management, trading, investing, virtually everything money. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. So guys, let's jump into how to make $100 per day. Let's go. Now, before we talk about how to make $100 per day, first, we have to understand what a dividend is and why I love them so much. So a dividend is when a company virtually makes so much money, they will pay their investors in cash. Now, the beautiful thing and why I love dividends so much is because this thing is passive income, baby. Pretty much what this does and what it is if you guys do a little bit of work in the beginning, you guys could get paid virtually for a lifetime. Now, dividends, in my opinion, are a great way to start passive income because it doesn't require a lot of upfront cash. It doesn't require a lot of maintenance and a lot of work. Virtually, if you guys do it correctly, you guys just do a little work in the beginning, picking and choosing the dividend stocks or dividend ETF, and then you guys can get paid for a lifetime. So now that we kind of understand what a dividend is and why I love them so much, now let's talk about how to make $100 per day or a whopping $36,500 per year. Let's go. Now, one thing that we're gonna need to know is the special rule, the 50-20-30 rule. What this means is 50% of your monthly income needs to go towards necessities. This is gonna be housing, food. This is not gonna be wants or needs. This is the thing you need in order to survive. Now, the 30% of your money, this is where you get your wants. This is your Netflix subscription. This is your, luxury car. This is you eating out. This is just all of your fun money, so to speak. Now, the rest of your money, that 20%, this is gonna be your investing. Now, this is your investing and savings, but what I would recommend doing is using it kind of as both. Using it as both because you guys can really maximize the amount of money you put in so you guys can make that $100 faster. Now, just to put this out there, this is gonna require a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and overall time. So the younger you are, the better off you'll be. So going off the US average per month for income is about $4,680 per month. That is the average of what people make. Now, obviously, you guys can adjust it. Use that 50-30-20 rule. So if you guys make $1,000, per month, take $500, that goes to your needs, that goes to, eating and all that stuff. Then take another $300, that goes for your wants, and then the $200, that is what you're gonna be investing. But going off the average of $4,680, you're gonna have a whopping $936 per month to invest. Now, what does this mean? So pretty much this means this is gonna be how much money you're gonna be investing into dividend stocks. Now, one thing you're gonna need to look at when picking and choosing dividend stocks, don't worry, I'll help you pick and choose different stocks later, so stay tuned for that. One thing you're gonna need to look at when picking and choosing dividend stocks is something called the dividend yield. This is just the payout for the company. So they may offer a 2% dividend or a 3% dividend or a 5% dividend. Most of the time, just so you know, the higher up you go for the dividend. So if a company pays a 5 or 10% dividend, that's gonna be a riskier company in most cases than a company that pays a 1% dividend. But overall, if a company pays a 5% dividend, that's very, very attractive, but it's gonna take about 30 years in order to hit that $100 per day. Obviously, you guys can increase the amount of money you put in, or another thing you guys can do is just find a higher dividend yield. But like I mentioned, it's always better to pick a high quality stock that pays a lower dividend yield than a riskier company that pays a higher dividend yield. So overall, if you guys find a company that pays a 9% dividend yield, that may take about 17 years. So it's not as long, and obviously you guys can see the amount of time in the dividend yield right here. So my recommendation is find a company, one, that's high quality. It's always better to find a high quality stock that pays a lower dividend than a riskier company that pays a higher dividend. So yes, 30 years is a long time. So what can I do to make this faster? One thing you guys can do is sign up with a broker that offers DRIP. DRIP is the dividend reinvesting. So what this means is all the dividends you get for 30 years, don't spend them, reinvest them back into the business. And brokers make it very, very easy to do that. This is key. You guys can clearly see the correlation between reinvesting your dividends and not reinvesting your dividends. So reinvest those dividends, it will pay off in the long run. So the second thing you guys can do to make this faster is to look up Dividend Kings. Dividend Kings are fantastic companies that have been paying dividends for more than 50 years and increasing those dividends every year. Companies like this is the one and only Coca-Cola. There's a whole bunch of others, but Coca-Cola is the best. Now, the beautiful thing about Coca-Cola, been paying a dividend for more than 58 years every single year. And on top of that, the stock's growing. So you're getting appreciation, you're getting growth, you're getting dividends and passive income. And it's just a thing that I would highly stress is look up those Dividend Kings. Another thing you guys can do is look up dividend ETFs. So if you guys have a hard time picking and choosing different dividend companies, don't worry. Ticker symbol SCHD is pretty much just a dividend powerhouse. It has a whole bunch of fantastic dividends in it. An ETF is just like a pooling of different companies, and it's just a way to invest with lower risk, ton of growth, and still getting a relatively decent dividend near and around 3 to 4%. And the last and final thing that I would recommend doing is starting. The biggest issue I see people is just not investing and not starting and then complaining that they're not investing. So guys, sign up with a broker that offers DRIP. My recommendations are Robinhood, M1 Finance, TD Ameritrade. Virtually most brokers nowadays offer DRIP. So just find one that meets your needs. I'll put a link to the top brokers down below that I would recommend, and you guys can pick the ones that meet your needs. Guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys got anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Take care, guys.